What really happens when you give your lemon tree Epsom salt water? Some gardeners call it a secret weapon for greener leaves and healthier fruit, while others believe it is completely unnecessary. The truth is somewhere in the middle, and understanding that difference can save your lemon tree from a lot of trouble. Epsom salt can be helpful when your plant is actually lacking certain nutrients, but using it without knowing what your tree needs may create an imbalance instead of better growth. So before you reach for that bag of Epsom salt, let's understand what it really contains and why it can affect your lemon tree. Epsom salt is not the same as ordinary kitchen salt. It is magnesium sulfate, which means it provides two important elements: magnesium and sulfur. Magnesium has a major role in chlorophyll, the substance responsible for the green color of leaves and the plant's ability to capture energy from sunlight. Without enough magnesium, a lemon tree may struggle to produce energy efficiently, and its foliage can begin to lose that rich green appearance. Sulfur is also important because plants use it to build proteins and support several natural processes involved in healthy growth. When Epsom salt dissolves in water, these nutrients become readily available in the root zone. That sounds simple, but there is one important warning. Epsom salt is not a complete fertilizer. It does not provide all the nutrients your lemon tree needs. Your tree still requires major nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium for leaves, roots, flowers, fruit, and overall development. Think of Epsom salt as a specialist rather than a complete meal. It may help correct a particular nutritional shortage, but it cannot replace proper citrus nutrition. This is especially important because adding nutrients that your tree already has enough of does not automatically make it healthier. In fact, unnecessary applications can sometimes cause new problems. So the first question should never be, how much Epsom salt should I use? The better question is, does my lemon tree actually need magnesium or sulfur? Once you understand that difference, you can make much smarter decisions and avoid turning a simple gardening tip into a mistake. Now that we know what Epsom salt contains, the next question is even more important. How do you know whether your lemon tree actually needs it? Lemon trees are heavy feeders, and they need a balanced supply of nutrients to keep producing healthy leaves, flowers, and fruit. Nitrogen supports leafy growth, phosphorus helps with roots and flowering, and potassium plays an important role in overall plant strength and fruit development. Magnesium is another key nutrient because it is closely connected to chlorophyll and photosynthesis. When a lemon tree is short on magnesium, the leaves can give you an important warning sign. Instead of the entire leaf turning yellow, you may notice the areas between the veins becoming pale or yellow while the veins themselves remain noticeably green. This pattern is often called interveinal chlorosis, and it can be especially visible on older leaves. The reason is that the plant can move magnesium from older leaves toward newer growth when supplies become limited. But here is something you should never forget. Yellow leaves do not automatically mean magnesium deficiency. Similar symptoms can come from other nutrient problems, poor soil conditions, watering issues, root stress, or other causes. That is why diagnosis should come before treatment. If magnesium really is the problem, providing an appropriate source may help the tree produce healthier new growth. Because magnesium is involved in photosynthesis, correcting a genuine deficiency can help the plant use sunlight more effectively and support stronger development. Sulfur, the second component of Epsom salt, also contributes to important plant processes, including protein formation and enzyme activity. However, Epsom salt still should not become your lemon tree's main fertilizer. Your tree needs a complete nutritional program, not just magnesium and sulfur. This is where many gardeners make their biggest mistake. They see a struggling plant, hear that Epsom salt can make leaves greener, and start applying it repeatedly without checking whether magnesium is actually missing. Unfortunately, more is not always better. Because Epsom salt dissolves easily, excessive amounts can build up in the root zone and contribute to nutrient imbalance. Too much magnesium may interfere with the plant's ability to take up other important nutrients, including calcium and potassium. Excess soluble salts can also place stress on the roots, especially when drainage is poor or applications are repeated too frequently. This can eventually show up as brown leaf tips, crispy edges, weak growth, or other signs of stress. So if you are thinking about using Epsom salt, remember the most important rule. Use it to solve a specific problem, not simply because it is inexpensive or popular. A healthy lemon tree does not need every gardening trick thrown at it. It needs the right nutrients in the right amounts at the right time. And once you know your tree actually needs magnesium, the next step is learning how to apply Epsom salt safely without damaging the root system. If you have confirmed that your lemon tree is dealing with a magnesium deficiency, the next step is using Epsom salt carefully. The goal is not to give your tree as much as possible, but to provide a controlled amount that reaches the roots without creating a concentrated pocket of salt in the soil. For a container-grown lemon tree, a gentle mixture can be prepared by dissolving about 1 teaspoon of Epsom salt in 1 gallon of water. For a larger established tree growing in the ground, some gardeners use up to 2 tablespoons per gallon, but it is always better to avoid unnecessary strength and consider the condition of your soil and tree first. Make sure the crystals dissolve completely before applying the mixture. Never pile dry crystals around the trunk because a concentrated area can put unnecessary stress on nearby roots. Before applying the solution, check the moisture of the soil. If the root zone is extremely dry, give the tree plain water first. A thirsty, stressed root system is more vulnerable to concentrated nutrients, so allowing the soil to become evenly moist creates a safer environment for the application. When you are ready, distribute the solution around the root zone rather than pouring it directly against the trunk. The area beneath the outer branches, often called the drip line, is especially important because many active feeder roots are located there. Applying the solution evenly helps prevent one small section of soil from receiving too much salt at once. If your lemon tree is growing in a pot, apply the mixture slowly and allow excess water to drain through the bottom. Proper drainage is extremely important because standing water combined with soluble salts can create serious root stress. Another important habit is occasional deep watering with plain water when appropriate. This can help move accumulated soluble salts through the soil and away from the main root zone, provided the soil drains properly. But timing matters too. Avoid applying Epsom salt during periods of extreme heat, especially when the tree is sitting in intense direct sunlight. Rapid evaporation can leave salts more concentrated around the roots. Newly planted lemon trees also need special care because their young roots are still becoming established. Instead of immediately adding supplemental salts, focus on moisture, drainage, light, and basic nutrition first. During colder periods when the tree is barely growing, unnecessary supplementation may also provide little benefit. Epsom salt makes more sense during active growth when the tree can actually use the nutrients. And after applying it, do not immediately repeat the treatment. Watch the plant carefully. Look at the newest leaves, observe their color, and monitor whether the suspected deficiency is improving. Healthy new growth is usually a much better sign than expecting damaged old leaves to return completely to their original color. The safest approach is always simple. Apply cautiously, observe carefully, and only continue if there is a genuine reason. So, after using Epsom salt, how long should you wait before expecting results? The answer depends on the condition of your tree, but when magnesium is genuinely the missing nutrient, you may notice that the yellowing stops getting worse within the following days or couple of weeks. Do not expect severely damaged older leaves to suddenly become bright green again. Once leaf tissue has lost significant chlorophyll, that damage may not completely reverse. Instead, pay close attention to the new leaves. If fresh growth begins appearing deeper green, healthier, and more vigorous, that can be a much better indication that the treatment is addressing the actual problem. Over the next few weeks, you may notice improved overall growth and stronger-looking foliage. But remember, Epsom salt cannot fix every lemon tree problem. If your tree is suffering from overwatering, poor drainage, insects, disease, root damage, or another nutrient deficiency, adding magnesium may do little or nothing. For example, if the entire leaf is becoming pale rather than showing yellow areas between green veins, the cause could be something completely different. If leaves are dropping heavily, investigate watering and root conditions before reaching for Epsom salt. This is why observing your plant is one of the most valuable gardening skills you can develop. Your lemon tree is constantly giving you clues through its leaves, new growth, flowers, and fruit. The key is learning how to read those clues instead of treating every symptom with the same product. And there is another important lesson here. Epsom salt should never replace a balanced citrus fertilizer. Your lemon tree still needs nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and other nutrients to remain productive over the long term. Think of Epsom salt as a specialized tool that may help correct one particular nutritional gap, not as a miracle solution for every problem. When used for a genuine magnesium deficiency and applied carefully, it can be a useful and inexpensive addition to your gardening routine. But when used repeatedly without a reason, it can contribute to salt buildup and nutrient imbalance. So before your next application, take a moment to inspect the leaves, check the soil moisture, think about your watering habits, and if possible, test the soil. That small amount of investigation can prevent a much bigger mistake. The healthiest lemon trees are not created by adding more and more products. They thrive when their basic needs are understood and consistently met. Healthy soil, proper drainage, suitable watering, enough sunlight, balanced nutrition, and regular attention to pests and disease. Epsom salt can certainly have a place in that process, but only when it has a specific job to do. If this guide helped you understand the truth about Epsom salt and lemon trees, subscribe for more simple and practical gardening tips. And tell me in the comments whether you have ever used Epsom salt on your lemon tree and what results you noticed. Your experience might help another gardener avoid a mistake or discover what works for their own tree. Thanks for watching. Keep caring for your plants, and as always, happy gardening.